What's going on, everybody?
What's up, good people?
How's everybody doing?
Yes, sir. Hope everybody
I'm
doing
Lamar.
good.
That's my brother Casey over there.
What's that name?
Together, we make up the Fowl Language Podcast. We're two black men who are fathers, we're husbands, and we just so happen to be brothers in this crazy world.
That we are. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all been keeping up with us. What's this, episode 30, I think?
30, man.
Three's motherfucking zero.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Whoops, I didn't even get my disclaimer first, so I started cussing already. But anyway, always remember, you know what I'm saying? You might just hear some foul language, so go ahead and get the kiddies to bed, turn your TVs up, your radios up, and hey, we about to jump into this thing, man.
Roll the intro. All right, everybody, we are back. We're going to do things a little different. It's episode 30, so it's time to change some things up.
Let's switch it up.
Yes, sir. Since we are cigar smokers and we are drinkers, I know you guys see them in the videos and we tell you to go to Instagram. That's cool too, but we're going to change it up for those that don't do Instagram. So tonight, what we're going to do is give you a case of what we're drinking and what we're smoking. And as we go on through the night, we'll tell you about the cigars, how we feel about them. It's not going to be a review because we're not going to be talking about graham cracker and cobweb and all of that other shit that some reviewers get out there. More power to them. We're just going to tell you is that I don't know. I saw it in a review one time. I was like, what the hell are we talking about? So we'll give you good, the bad. If we like, we recommend it. So hang out with us. It'll be a no bullshit quick review, if you will. So with that, I'll start it off. So tonight, I'm not a rum drinker normally, but we were out last week, and I got this guy.
Okay, all right.
It's a Pampero Aniversario, and honestly, I don't know anything about it. The only reason I got it is because of this nifty little leather pouch that it came in.
His coin purse.
Yes.
Pass me my coin purse.
Thought it'd be fun.
I would buy turnips. Today,
Yes.
just pass me my coin purse.
Yes, you know, some Lord of the Rings shit. The Master of Coin on your ass. So, and smoking. So, as you guys may or may not know, I'm trying to smoke black on through all of July as much as I can.
Yep.
But I should have planned it better. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. And it's not quite working as planned. So we got a brief intermission this week. I've got some already, but I don't want to keep smoking the same ones. I want to get a variety. Nothing wrong with those. They're good, but I'm going to let them hang out for a little bit. Plus, I saw my brother was supposed to give him two, and we damn forgot. So, sorry.
It was a good weekend, though.
It was a good time. So tonight, while I don't have black owned, it's close enough. It's one of my Spanish-speaking melanated brothers tonight. So this is Blackbird Cigar. I think the founder's name Johan. Pretty good cigars. It was so funny, man, because I had watched the video that day. It was Friday about them cigars. Went to my spot and just so happened to see him in there. I was like, well, shit, I'm getting that one. We done. And so yeah, that was it, man. So that's what I'm smoking, man. What you smoking on?
But before I get into mine, man, I want to say I like that ribbon, man. The colors of the ribbon.
Oh yeah, that purple
that cigar. Yeah, that's
man.
I like that.
Yeah, they had a purple one, a red one, and they go up in strength. All the strongest one was gone, so I'll go back and get that one some other time.
Okay. Yeah. So as far as me, man, y'all know me. I don't know shit about those cigars like that. Everybody that's been keeping up since episode 1. But I got this guy. It's a Tanjiji Kano Canoe.
Tatuaje.
Yeah, Tatuaje. Tatwat. Kajonu. And that's what I'm smoking on. It's a box press. I know that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it smoked real good, man. It's not like spicy, really. It doesn't like dry my mouth out. It's burning real good. You know what I'm saying? Even burn all the way around, pretty much. Even though I used the Bic this time, it's still it burned pretty good.
Use what you use.
Yeah, I know the cigar world is like, oh my God, he used the Bic. But fuck y'all, it's fire. As far as my drink, I ain't got the whole bottle out here. You know what I mean? But got some Crown Black. I don't drink all the fancy shit like my brother with his coin puss. You know what I mean? The Dave Flago flamboyant Teresita Pote shit he got going on.
Coin purse.
The
Represent.
coin puss. Fuck that. We ain't putting loose change in crown bags no more. We getting one of them shits.
Master coin. Master coin.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's really what I'm smoking on, man. I really ain't got too much storage. Shout out to Black Line because it came just real quick. It was a little confusing with my move and everything like that, but my cigars finally came. Shout out to Black Line Luxuries for y'all doing y'all due diligence and all that good stuff, making sure I still get my product, man. Because I
That's
was a
right.
little
That's right.
upset out here, man. I was like, damn, I got to go to the local spot. I don't want to go outside.
I was like, man, just call them. They'll take care of you, man.
And then, right the day I was gonna call them, boom, first box is in the mail. My next box is coming. It got rediverted because some reason it's still going to the old address. But don't worry, Black Line Luxuries, we're gonna fix that, man. Y'all still gonna keep taking my money, and I'm gonna still keep smoking these wonderful cigars, man. Because some
Yes, sir.
days,
Yes,
especially
sir.
like today, I need this
Yes.
guy.
You and I need like two.
Shit, man, shit. But yeah, that's about it for me and mine, man.
All right. So now, everybody, it's time for that Wibble. What's best in life?
Yes, sir.
Little brother, what is best?
All right, man. Shit. No, but seriously, we've been out of this for a week or two now. Y'all forgive me. I gotta give my homegirl a shout out because they trying to look for actors and shit because they getting ready to shoot a movie. So
Sure.
I'm gonna pump her stuff as soon as I can find it again. But 4th of July weekend was dope, man. We
Yes.
drove out there to Texas. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Got to hang out with my in-laws, my goddaughters, my big brother. You know what I'm saying? I really love when our families come together because it is never a bad time, man. There's never
Yeah, I
no
know.
arguing,
Yeah.
no bullshit. It's just all fucking fun, man. And we
Just good times. Everybody having fun, man.
yeah, man. I enjoy that shit. Like I enjoy it, and it just means so much that what I'm saying. My wife's culture, mine, we all come together. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've known each other our whole fucking lives, man. I love it.
And you kind of learn about each other too, so that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. I learned some shit about their culture, so that's pretty dope too.
Yeah, hell yeah. I learn something every time, man. We matter of fact, shout out to Justin and Drea for housing us at the crib, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
they gave us their bed, their master bedroom. They
Man,
gave it up to us. You know what I'm
that's good
saying?
host.
And I'm just like, damn, I don't know if I could do that, but
Yeah, because all the times you didn't come to my house, I ain't giving you my damn
yeah,
master
no.
bed. Only person that's getting my master bed is grandma.
But man, it's always so much love, man.
Yeah, shout out to them for feeding us, man. I don't think I ate till like
shit,
Thursday.
Yeah.
Shit. It was so good, man.
Hell yeah, man. So we got back. We chill. Our oldest goddaughter AJ, she actually came with us back to here to Mississippi. So the kids was playing. I went to work a little bit, and eventually Justin Trey came down to us. So they're here now. We celebrated our goddaughter AJ's birthday yesterday. Took her to a little trampoline park, which honestly, that trampoline park was okay. But for the amount of money that had to be paid for the shit that we had, and it had like 15 games in our arcade, but only fucking like 7 of them bitches worked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh damn, that's that Mississippi shit for you, huh?
Yeah, the concession shit. Like, we like, all right, let me get a pizza. She looks over and we're out of pizza. But what the fuck?
How the fuck do you learn how cheese is just meat, cheese, and sauce?
Right. The plot thickens. So we was like, cool, fuck it. Just get us the nachos, get us 2 hot dogs. All right, so we waiting. Chick comes out. We don't have any more hot dog buns for your hot dogs. So I said, what in the M.I. crooked letter, yeah, shit is this going on around here? I said, fuck, just give me the damn nachos, man. It was, but the kids had fun, and that was the most important part. We came back. I fried some wings. I know Daddy was smiling down when he seen me throw them wings in the fryer, man. So I fried the wings up, pizza. And once again, it was all about the kids this weekend, man. We just all had a good time. And the last night we drunk, played Monopoly. And that's really it, man. But now I got my homegirl posted up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can really see that because of the glare right there. So that's her. We worked at a prison together. Miss Marquita Coleman, you know what I'm saying? They're actually looking for, sorry, y'all bear with me. The deadline is July 15th, which when this drop, you guys still have a couple days if you hear it, but they're pretty much looking for extras. They're looking for regular actors because they're shooting a movie in Augusta. I don't know the name of it or nothing like that. And you guys check her out on Amazon. Also, she has a book out. I'm sorry, Coleman, my bad, sis, but I haven't checked out the book myself. But she has her own book out on Amazon as well. So if anybody out there that's trying to get into acting or anything, holler at her, man. You know what I'm saying? See what y'all can work out with that. And good luck to her and all her endeavors, man. I love to see our people especially in Augusta, doing something outside of the norm from Augusta. They ain't wearing scrubs and reflective vests. So shout out to them, man. And with that, bro, that's all I got. So what about you, man? What's best in life? I know y'all been date nighting and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. It's been good, man. So let's see. Like we said, went to the 4th, hung out with you guys, hung out with your extended family. So that was dope. Definitely good. I'm sure that won't be the last time. So that was good hanging out with them. Like I said, my humidor came, so I spent the week seasoning it. Today I put the new cigars. So what I'll do is I did a little video of me loading my humidor back up. So I'll put it right here. So yeah, that was good. Want to see a couple things I want to change. It worked out nice though. My cigars have room to breathe now, so I'm happy.
So what kind of season did you use? Creole, meat tenderizer?
You know, distilled water in both of the packs.
That's really how you season a humidifier?
I mean, that's the easy. I mean, there's certain ways, but I just put distilled water in until it got to a certain humidity. Took that out, put the both of the packs until it got to the humidity I wanted. Once it got to that humidity, everything was ready. So you don't want to just put them straight in there because those cedar shells will absorb all the humidity out your cigars and stuff. So
them cigar smokers, listen up, you're getting a humidifier. Hey, because when you said season, I thought you had garlic powder and salt and pepper and shit. Just
little butter based on them bad boys. You know what I mean? So yeah, we did that. Then Thursday, was it Thursday? I think it was one night. We went on a little date night, man. That was cool. We just went kind of local. Went to a cigar spot. So that was kind of fun watching Kim smoke a cigar. We sent Kevin a little video because she can retrohale and he can't.
So,
and she had to pose with it, so she's getting her retro on. And then today, oh shit, man! So Kim's working on her beauty box, and so she had some of the friends over. We were taking photos all damn day. Like the dining room looked like a damn photo booth because our photo studio, because we had lights, we had backdrops, we had ladders to take pictures and shit. I mean, it was some serious shit. It was getting in, and I'm taking all the damn pictures. So
of course you are.
Yeah. So it was work, man. It was good work, but we got a lot of good stuff. Proud of her, excited for her, and all the things she's gonna do. So that was pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
And man, really, I can't think of much else. I'm sure I'll think of something else later, but man, for me, that's what's best.
That's what's up.
So first cigar check-in of the night, man. How's your cigar treating you?
Hey man, it's still burning good. It's smoking good. You know what I mean? It's not running or anything like that. It's going pretty good, man. I can't complain. My ice done melted in my damn drink. Damn it, I just dropped my ash. In the arms of an angel.
There you go.
just dropped my damn ash. But yeah, man, this is smoking really, really good. I like this one. It's real smooth.
Mine's going good too. I didn't like the rum as much by itself, but going with the cigar, they kind of play off each other pretty good. So I'm feeling pretty good. It had a closed foot, so that's always cool.
That's your shit.
That's my shit. And so that was pretty cool. So we running pretty good, man. So now let's kick this thing off. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, as you would say.
Let's get into the meat and taters.
Let's talk, man. So let's talk about the difference between, I guess you want to talk about a civilian government employee or just a civilian period versus a service member. Elaborate on what you mean by that, man.
Now, basically, a civilian government worker, because you really can't, and no disrespect to our civilians out there to support us as troops and everything like that, but you really can't compare a regular civilian just to a service member. So our government civilian people are very freaking interesting, to say the least. I mean, they have some very important roles and tasks that they feel, and certain fields and certain avenues that they take the slack for us is really, really dope. I want to say shout out to all of them, especially the ones that are, civilian contracting overseas, man, from the post office to security, everything like that, man, because shit couldn't run out there without y'all being out there. However,
here it comes.
Us warriors, man, and I'm not going to say shout out to the engineers who create the Humvees and everything like that, because I'm a damn diesel mechanic, man, and y'all be putting stupid shit in stupid fucking places, and we don't have the tools that adequately.
There's a reason for that shit, man.
Like, you gotta take off fucking 12 hoses, a fucking U-bar, fucking drain a fucking transmission, drop the pan just to get to one little damn piece that's about this size to fucking change.
That's usually because of a spec, man. I mean, it's just like if you've ever seen an oil change on a Ducati Panigale, shit's crazy. So there's a reason. It's
just ridiculous, but a lot of times we kind of, us as service members, we give the civilian workers shit because they're civilians. Oh fuck them, they don't know nothing. They civilians, whatever. Blah 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 blah. But y'all do an awesome job, man. Just doing what y'all do in y'all lane, and I know a lot of people are actually confused as far as, because correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all kind of have a ranking system also, right?
Yeah, I mean there's grades,
and that's equivalent to a ranking system, right?
Yeah, I mean the grades depending on what pay scale you're in, it kind of varies, and it's usually corresponds to a particular military rank. So you have those that are similar to a captain, to a lieutenant colonel, to a colonel, to a 1-star, I think a 2-star, maybe a 3. I think as high as it goes up, not counting, politicians and stuff. But
now, the one thing I will say comparing civilian workers to us is your level of I guess you could say discipline is not on the same level. Like me personally, a lot of times I get irritated as fuck when a civilian is not on time for something, or I have to wait for some shit that they haven't got to, or they forgot, or some shit like that. Like prime example, my household goods took fucking forever. It was like almost a month to get my shit compared to when the military was actually running that, and it went, it would go smooth. You get your shit in like a week.
Hey man, real quick on that though, a lot of times they aren't federal employees. They're usually contracted, and they just get a check from the government to do that. So
the people who actually move it, yes.
Yeah.
But the people who set up the move are civilians. They're not contractors. So the whole process of, setting up, schedule it, and then, I'm sorry it went like that, but I'm not going to do nothing for you. Click. You know what I'm saying? It just, it drives me nuts. But as a service member, I want to shout you out, bro, because you're a civilian engineer guy who one of the people I probably be cussing out. Even though I know you don't touch none of that shit, you don't do nothing like that. We don't even know what you do because you need a super secret, top secret clearance.
Shut up.
Yep. By the way, let me look around, make sure ain't no snipers or fucking Blackhawks around or some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Appreciate what y'all do. Y'all are our counterparts, and a lot of stuff that we do as far as service members have to go through y'all, and it couldn't be done without y'all. So that's what I mean as far as civilians versus service members. It's not like us butting heads like we fighting. It's just comparing the two. So what do you think?
I agree with most of what you said. Your hate for engineers is a little biased and unfounded.
Hate is a strong word.
We can't do nothing about that. We've been talking about that for years, man. I think it's cool that what I do kind of supports what you do, and that's pretty dope. And we've talked about that on a couple occasions where stuff that I've directly supported has directly benefited you on a couple of occasions, and that's pretty cool, man. That definitely gives you motivation to do work and get shit done and do the best you can. You always hear about lazy government employees and shit like that. I mean, it's true. There are a lot of lazy government employees. There's a lot of lazy civilian employees. There's a lot of lazy service members. There's a lot of lazy cashiers, Uber drivers. I mean, in every field, there's people that are, your top tier, top performers. And then you got your people that just making it, trying to get a check. Then you get those people that's just like, So we call them, some of them retired in place. That's just getting that money.
I like that.
And just hanging out till they retire.
I like that.
Or they're like, yo, I ain't gonna do shit, so I'm cool. One thing I will say that I am very hesitant on, a lot of times civilian folks are ex-military, so in that particular case, I'm good. But like, if you're a straight civilian, no military experience, like I hate to see them going to like Home Depot and Lowe's and shit, trying to get that military discount. Like that shit kills me. Like there
That's
are
equivalent
discounts
to
that we can
stolen
get.
valor, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't even know what that word was, man, until like maybe a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so funny just growing up. Like I was so conscious of that shit. Like I had one of Dad's Harley tees,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so hesitant to wear it just because I didn't want to commit stolen valor. But
Yeah.
I talked to a couple people, showed the shirt, and they were like, "Oh yeah, man, that's no big deal. Wear that shit. Honor your father." And so, yeah, I hate that shit, man. I really do. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves, man. But it's some hardworking folks out there, man. So shout out to them.
And you brought up a question. You brought up something I have a question for. So
Sure.
you said you work with a lot of ex-military. You know what I'm saying? When they actually retire, whatever they do, cross over into the same realm of you and the rest of the civilians, is it easy to work with them, or do they still expect to have that same military prestige and expect everybody around them to have that same military bearing that they once had? Like, can they let go of that military aspect and think more of like a civilian?
So I'm gonna preface this first. I'm an Army brat. Dad was in the Army. Mom was in the Army. Granddad was in the Army. We got tons of family in the Army. So there's a little bit of bias there. The folks in the Navy, fine. Folks in the Air Force, fine. But I'm sorry, the Marines are just different. They just different, man.
Shout out to my Marine brothers eating crayons.
Respect to the Marines, still love them to death.
Hell yeah, they're my brothers.
They just different, man. And like sometimes they can't adjust, and sometimes certain jobs that they find, if they find the right job to match that Marine mindset, if you will, they excel and do great.
Yeah.
But when they don't find that right match, it's not,
I tell you what, the Marine ones, I bet whatever they wear, that shit be on point. Best uniforms in the whole and every service, man. They keep their uniforms crisp. I know they do the same thing with they suits and ties and polo shirts and Aladdin vests and everything like that.
Shut the hell up, man. So yeah, I mean, because one guy I'm thinking of in particular, awesome guy, but it's like, bruh, you're not a Marine anymore, man. Well, you are a Marine in spirit, but this doesn't require that level of skill set, that type of skill set.
Right.
And so it was hard for him to adjust for a while, but again, he found that job to match his skill set, and he's thriving, man.
Yeah, I had when I first took my little break in service or whatever, I really had a hard time adjusting to regular civilian world because it's, once you're in that military aspect, it's really hard to let that shit go because that's the whole point of basic training. They break you down to build you into whatever branch you are, to have that mindset. And honestly, it never leaves you. It never leaves. But
I mean, we get some of that culture, like what is the values of the Army and shit. Like a lot of times we get military leadership coming in, so a lot of that's still passed down and all that shit too. So I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, just to interact with some of those folks, and then sometimes where you fit in your grade. Sometimes, how do I put this? Sometimes a service member doesn't necessarily take into consideration that equivalency. And sometimes I've had to be like, look, man, on this particular thing right here, I am your peer. So we're going to work this shit out together. Right, or there's been a couple times where they've been subordinate to me. And it took a quick little come to Jesus meeting real quick, and they fine, man. Some of the best experiences I've had.
That's good. And I think both sides learn a lot and they bring a lot to the table as far as like your job and everything like that, because they have that military experience as far as like you said, what you do affects what I do type shit. They've been on the ground with the type of stuff that you do, so they have an inside look into what you do, and now they're switching over to your side and have a better view of it. However, a lot of them just can't let that rank go. Let's call a fucking spade a spade. Some of them, well, I was this when I was in. Keyword was when you were in.
Oh, So one of the coolest experiences I had is one of the leaders of our group. He was active, then he retired and took his civilian equivalent job. And so a lot of times those people that take his position that are civilian, they're usually scared to interact with those colonels and those generals and shit. I would talk to him like, I don't give a damn. I'm not worried about them. They're going to do what I say. And it was just so cool watching him just interact. And he's like, I know your job, man. And it's smart as shit, man. Dude was so smart, man. It was crazy. But it was just cool watching him like maneuver both sides, being like, I used to have your job. So you can't tell me shit. You can't intimidate me. We know how this is going to fly, and we're going to do it this way. And he was usually smarter than the motherfuckers, too. So that was kind of cool, too.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, man, that's about all I got, man. Appreciate y'all service. You, big bro. Everybody else that helped support us, you know what I'm saying? Us war fighters, as the civilians like to call us, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we say. So, yes, definitely shout out.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. If we can make your job easier, it's a good day at work, man.
Appreciate it.
Real shit.
Because we got enough shit to deal with.
Yeah, that's the truth, man. So, yeah, man, I'm getting right in the first third, man. It's pretty cool. I don't know why, man. I guess because the wrapper was purple and it's a darker colored wrapper, or the band is purple. I was expecting it to be a little sweet. Not really sweet, but it's good, man. It's kind of earth tone stuff like that. Pretty good, man. I'm digging it. This is definitely a good pickup. That's
what's up, man. As far as me, man, you know me. I still haven't reached the level of cigaritude of of being able to that's trademarked. It's mine. Don't take it.
Sure.
Pay me. But they all taste the same to me for the most part. But it's still burning slow. It's burning smooth. It's not overpowering to where I'm feeling like wavy or anything like that. Yeah. Man, it's giving me a real chill vibe, man. I wish I had another one of these Black Line Luxuries. Another one, some more. I could, or they could be so kind, por favor.
There you go. Yeah, man. If I can keep the bugs out my rum, I'd be good.
Right on. Oh, my crown is doing what my crown does. The ice is evaporated, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still sipping.
So yeah, man. I don't know if you've seen like in Texas and Tennessee, and I mean some places already had it, but recently there's been legislation passed for permitless carry or constitutional carry, depending on who you are, where you're from. And it's sparking some controversy, and some people are for it, some people are against it. What do you think, man?
Well, they just started out here in Mississippi too. Not too long ago, they passed it. Right before I got here. Good timing, right?
Right.
So I think it's a good thing for people like military personnel specifically, or anybody that has a job where it requires you to PCS or relocate constantly. You won't have to go and have like 30 fucking concealed carry fucking weapons IDs in your fucking pocket, nothing like that. So as far as that, I think it's a good thing. The opposite side to that is the folks don't have no goddamn common sense. I mean, I don't need a license to carry guns. I'm just gonna carry it, so I can look cool on the fucking TikToks. I'm gonna carry this shit. But what I'm noticing out here, I don't know if you've seen it there, like Walmart and other places, they have like signs up saying, please do not open carry your weapon or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And it makes people nervous. It does. Pistol makes people nervous. Like, depending if I wear like a smaller shirt, you know what I'm saying, and I got my pistol on my hip, and it'll come up or something, and while I'm walking, people will be, looking at my hip. I think they're checking out my penis or something, man. And they I think if they checking out my penis, like, hold on. But you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, my pistol showing. So now I put it up. But all in all, I think it's okay for people who are constantly on the move. For people who are in that spot, don't go nowhere, ain't gonna go nowhere. No. Y'all should have a license. But for people like me, people like you, because I'm sure people in your profession, they move around just as much as we do.
If they want to. It's up to you, really.
And instead of, like I said, applying for a new one and everything like that, you just can carry your shit. As long as you don't got no warrants or, what I'm saying, you ain't no felon or nothing like that, you can legally carry the shit. Carry it. I'm with it.
Cool.
How about you?
You brought up a real interesting point, man, that I didn't even think about. Like, thinking about the people that move around a lot, like, military folks, active duty folks that are like on rotational jobs, or, people that travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's an interesting point, man. I didn't even think about that one. So
hey,
I know.
Point.
Hey, I give credit where credit is due, man.
It's rare, but I get mine every once in a while.
So for me, man, since I work from home most of the time, man, like I wear sweatpants all the time. So it's like carrying with sweatpants is a hassle. And I mean, like 9 times out of 10, it's home, destination, back. I mean, I'm not like out and about. And if I am out and about, it's usually like Chuck E. Cheese or something where you shouldn't be carrying anyway. But as far as permitless carry or constitutional carry, I'm all for it, man. I'm 100% for it, man. I mean, because it's in the Constitution, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not? Why make it a challenge for somebody to exercise their rights, man? Like they see fit. What I will say is permitless or constitutional carry is not a substitute for no training. So, like you were saying, military and service members and shit like that, they'll have the and police officers and shit like that, they'll have training theoretically to handle it.
Shots fired.
Just a little bit. The average citizen, man, you got to be, not only do you need some training to how to handle your weapon safely, but you also need like situational awareness training, man. And that's just as important as shooting, like knowing what's around you, knowing how to de-escalate a situation. That gun should be your last course of action, man. But I mean, that's kind of my thing. Don't say, oh, I can just go to academy and go get something today, put it on my hip, and I'm just good. Don't know what the hell you're doing. It's all wrong. You about to blow your shit off because you're trying to appendix carry and you don't know what you're doing.
Gonna get cheddar bobbed out this bitch.
Right. You got a cheap holster and it don't fit and it's sliding all out and falling on the floor because you don't know no better. You ain't talk to nobody. I mean, that's whole my thing. But for me, even though it's constitutional carry, it will be in Texas, I'm still gonna get mine. And the reason why is if I go to other states that don't offer well, that too, definitely that too, definitely that too, but the reciprocity thing, I mean, because every state doesn't have constitutional carry, and so I don't want to be hemmed up because I didn't pay attention and I didn't look for the reciprocity, and I'm hemmed up on the side of the road somewhere because I was negligent, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that way, if my shit's in order, it shouldn't be a problem. So I mean, that's kind of my thoughts, man. I think everybody should carry if they feel comfortable, and carry what you want, man. Shit.
Now I'm gonna put a pin in that one right there. Don't carry what you want. Don't have those long ass fucking wide fucking 6 shooters that take fucking forever to come out. Like, the old Bugs Bunny guns or whatever on Looney Tunes, the shooting go pound out of it. And they'll be walking out.
Chances are, most people that would carry that ain't serious anyway, because you think about how long it takes to draw some shit like that.
Yep.
I mean, most people aren't even carrying revolvers, man, nowadays, just because of ammo capacity. So, I mean, I think they make a good secondary carry for like an ankle or some shit like that. But get you a nice semi-automatic, something like that.
Yeah, I agree. Something I want to add to it that they do it here. I'm not sure if they do it there, but enhanced carry permits.
Yeah. And so explain to the people what's that.
So basically, an enhanced carry permit, like you were saying, you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you ain't supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? You go to the movies, you ain't supposed to have your weapon on you. If you have an enhanced concealed carry permit, you can carry it in those places that are virtually not authorized to everybody. But you have to go. I know here it's a 8-hour class you have to take and all that other stuff. But you can get a enhanced carry. And what do you think about having an enhanced carry? Because I don't know if they do it there.
I'm not familiar with it. It might even be called something else here. I'll have to look into it and see. But that's again, if that's what you want to do, so be it. I don't really care one way or the other. Again, I think it's up to you. You carry or not. Just be responsible. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm sorry. One thing I mentioned. One thing I mentioned is don't be stupid, man. There was maybe last week before, maybe right not too far from my house, man. Maybe 3-4 miles away. I guess some kind of traffic altercation came up with a dude in the truck and a motorcycle. Dude parks his motorcycle on the shoulder and tries to shoot dude.
Damn.
And the dude, we in Texas, so dude shot back and didn't make it. And my whole thing is, like I said before, man, think about that situation, man. I mean, I've almost been run off the road on a motorcycle all the time. I mean, I'll say some choice words, flip a bird, but I ain't trying to pull off the side of the road and go shoot somebody because that's not self-defense.
No, it's not worth it.
it's not worth it because you just fucked your life up one way or the other. I mean,
that shit happened in Augusta too.
Yeah.
Not too long ago with a trucker and some people behind him pulled over and shot both of them. Like, if you got road rage to that extent, you need to go get some counseling or smoke you some night garden.
What I say the herb GNC don't carry?
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, you're absolutely right, man.
So yeah, man, rum and cigar is going good. I got a flavor I can't quite pinpoint right now, but it's not a bad flavor. It's still burning pretty good. Nice, good, good ash, pretty decent burn, man. I can't complain, man. So I'm enjoying this one. I'm definitely gonna check out more what they got, man. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, same thing as always, man. I mean, like the other two, not always, but it's burning pretty good. Like I said, the ash is still keeping up, and it ain't burning crazy. I still can't taste the different flavors. I still don't know what the fuck cobweb tastes like, but it's burning real good, man.
Yeah, man. They make a kit, man. I saw it on a YouTube video, man. So like they'll have like the different flavors in a cigar. So they'll have like earth and leather and grass and chocolate and coffee and shit like that. So you can kind of pomegranate leaves, grass, freshly melted snow, whatever the hell else you need, man. And to help train your palate, man, because it just takes time. I mean, when I watch, because usually a lot of times what I'll do if I'm sitting by myself, I'll watch a review of a cigar that I'm smoking and kind of compare and contrast and be like, did I see that? Because sometimes you're tasting it, you just don't realize it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because it's not always gonna jump out at you.
Yeah, I think one time I had like a chocolatey cocoa type taste in one of them, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm up in my game right now. I can taste stuff." But no, still I can't taste shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt Thursday, man. Because everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you get citrus." I'm like, I ain't never got no damn citrus out of a cigar. One puff, I just got it, just a hint of it, and I was like, "Oh, that's what you're talking about." So, man, I'm sure you've seen the news. There's all these stories related to the Olympics. And we'll just kind of go through each one of them piece by piece, man. Do you have any desire on which one you want to start on?
I'm not gonna be status quo and talk about the one everybody else is talking about, so I'm gonna leave that one where it is.
Let's go ahead and talk about that one first, man. Let's do it.
Let the girl fucking race, man. It was just fucking weed. God damn it. Here we go. So
Foul language.
Indeed. I told y'all, put the kiddies to bed. Damn it. So first and foremost, on one side, I'm playing devil's advocate with this one. On one side, you're a melanin sister, you know what I'm saying? They're already gonna look at you crazy because of how your hair is, your eyelashes, your fingernails, but you're a fucking beast on that motherfucking track. They're gonna piss test you. And I get it. And if anybody sees this that knows her by chance, or if she happens to see it, that'll be what's up. But you knew these people was gonna come at you. I know you was having a rough time with your biological mom passed and everything like that. And I get it. Last year fucking sucked for us.
Yes, it did. Still sucks, man.
You know what I'm saying? I get it, but just like any other job you're gonna get, if they're gonna piss test you, you're gonna make sure your piss is clean so you can perform how you need to perform. Now, on the opposite side of that motherfucking fence, y'all let this this Caucasian lady who tested positive for fucking steroids saying that it was probably the pork she ate or some stupid shit like that. And y'all let her fucking still race. That's a bunch of bullshit right there. It's really bullshit. And the fact that they suspended her for a month, but she was going to be able to take part in the relay. But now she can't even take part in the fucking relay over some fucking marijuana. That's bullshit. However, sis, keep getting your motherfucking money because they ain't taking no goddamn endorsements, goddamn.
Yeah.
So you can't run, but you still getting checked. But it's just bullshit, man. And I feel like they nitpicking because there's so much more things. And then she smoked in a place where marijuana is legal at, and they did not take that into consideration. There's actually a hashtag or something like that going around. I don't want to mess up her name, but it's let the young lady run or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it Shakaria Richardson?
Shakaria or something like that. I didn't want to fuck up her name.
Yeah.
But you know, there's something going around to let her run. And the Fowl Language Podcast, I don't know, bro, if you're on the same side as me, but you normally are. Let her fucking run, man. If you could fucking still get high and be the fastest fucking woman ever, you a goddamn goat, man. Let her fucking contend, damn it. And what else? You know what? I'm gonna let you speak on her for a minute before I keep going.
Okay. So I got a couple levels to it. So emotionally, yeah, it's fucking weed, man. Let her run. Not that big of a deal. For me, I did hear one interesting point that I can't confirm or deny that is a possibility on that devil's advocate side. So they were saying that it was an ex-athlete saying that sometimes people take certain things that mask performance enhancing drugs. So they were saying, you know, if that's the case, then that's something to take into consideration. But again, she pissed for weed. I know it's issues globally versus what's going on in the US. And like you said, I mean, if I piss weed on my job, I mean, they send us letters all the time and say, even if it's legal in your state, it's not federally legal. So you're gonna have some problems. So I mean, I know that. And emotionally, I'm with it. But as a rational person, I see the decision. What pisses me off, though, is like if you didn't let her run her race, but then let her run the relays, I think that's sufficient punishment, man. Yeah. At least let her do because when I heard she could do the relays, I was like, I can deal with that.
And then you see who they put in her place. They put a Caucasian woman in her fucking place.
Oh. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Two more things I got on that. One, shout out to her, man. Like, she is handling that shit like a fucking boss, man. Like, what? She is not, woe is me. She's like, yo, I did the shit. Is what it is. I see y'all the next one. Yeah. Like, I love that shit, man. Like,
own your shit. She owns her shit.
Don't be crying, begging, and pleading.
Apologizing unnecessarily.
Right. Stand fucking 10 toes down and fucking take your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my thing with that is also her agents or whoever is in her corner, wherever, they fucking failed her.
Well, I mean, maybe, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I personally think that as weed gets decriminalized, I mean, I think there should be some discussions on that. I mean, I don't think weed warrants that big of an issue, but I mean, part of me is like the rules are the rules, but at the same time, she ain't hurt nobody, man. And it ain't like it's performance enhancing to where it's cheating. So, I mean, I think that's where you should look at it. Is it really performance enhancing? No.
Because it'll hinder you more, especially you're a runner. It'll hinder you more than fucking anything. But it was just that excuse because they was like, damn, the fastest man that you saying, whoa. Yeah. He melanin. We can't have this melanin female out here crushing shit too. Because I saw the qualifier. She beasted that bitch, bro. She beasted it.
Oh, she's impressive, man. Like, and she's young too, so.
And then after that, she ran up the stairs to find her family. I ain't running up no damn stairs after I finished.
Right, I'm gonna do hands on my knees.
Oh God, who got the water? Give me some water, please.
Right. One point I'll make, and then I'm done. on that one, on this particular part of it, is I hated seeing all the people compare this situation to Michael Phelps' situation.
Just about to put a PSA out.
Oh man, like it's one of those things. If you are not informed, it definitely looks like double standard. But look at that a little closer. I won't go into details, but Google a little bit. Just Google a little more, and you'll realize how off the mark that comparison is.
Damn it, I'm gonna say a little something because my man T.I., one of my favorite rappers of all time, by the way.
Yeah.
He posted it up, and you know what I'm saying, he compared Michael Phelps to her. But you know what I'm saying, the knowledge was incorrect. For everybody who's trying to compare Michael Phelps with his marijuana thing to what's her name? Shakari. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, sis. My bad.
With all due respect, man.
Yeah. We here for you. I support it.
Definitely.
Michael Phelps, ladies and gentlemen, pissed hot after the fact. It wasn't before the Olympics. It was after the Olympics. And he was stripped of all of his medals, and he lost his endorsements.
Yep.
Because he wasn't doing Subway commercials no more, ladies and gentlemen. That shit was over with. But this, hey, long as she still got the money, bro.
Yeah.
And shout out to Nike, even though, I'm gonna leave that with that said. But shout out to Nike for not just completely stripping her with some petty shit like that.
Yeah.
So the next thing about the Olympics I want to bring up, and I personally think is the discriminatory. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Is they're banning the Afro caps for the swimmers. I think that's complete and utter bullshit. Like, for what reason ever, other than being discriminatory, are you gonna ban these motherfucking these swim caps?
Mm-hmm.
But I say that to say this: my sisters out there with the beautiful melanin hair, you know what I'm saying? Your crowns is how it's actually supposed to be. Y'all rock y'all crowns, but just so these motherfuckers can't take your bread and you show them that we still fucking shine, braid that shit down. As soon as you win that motherfucking swim meet or whatever, take that motherfucker out.
Hell yeah. Man, that one really pisses me off, man. And the reason why it pisses me off is because Simone swims.
Yeah.
And finding swim caps for her has been a bitch. And shout out to the sisters out there to make those caps that fit her head and her hair, man, for real. And I mean, it just makes life so much easier, man. I mean, it's that simple. It's, again, not a fucking there's no advantage to it. There's no it does nothing. Either. It makes no difference whatsoever. But y'all just want to nitpick. That's an asshole move, man. And that's kind of my thoughts on that one, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I mean, if we're excelling, we're excelling. My problem is every time that we're excelling, they come up with some new law, some new regulation, some new fucking rule that fucking brings us down more. It's like, oh shit, the melanin people are starting to swim now. They used to be our shit. Mm-hmm. We gotta figure out a way to fucking keep them from fucking doing the shit. That's why I said, sis, braid that shit up so you can wear the little bullshit they want you to fucking wear, and then take your shit out when you're done, and let that motherfucking crown fucking swing fucking side to side.
That's right. That's right.
But it's crazy, man. You got the other young lady when with the national anthem, and she kind of stood, with her hands on her hips. That's the other thing that was a big whoop to do. We already. My thing is, we already went that route already. The kneeling with Colin Kaepernick, we already went that route already.
Right. And my whole thing is, if you understand like what this country is based on. Oh
shit.
Damn, we gotta bounce it off.
Yeah, keep it going.
Shit. So if you understand what this country is based on, you realize that just because somebody does something that you don't like or agree with, it's well within their rights.
Yeah.
And that's on both sides, man. I mean, if you're not rocking with the red, white, and blue for whatever reason, and somebody next to you has a giant flag that they're running with and has flag tattoos and American flag bandana, you might not like it, but it's very well in their right to rock that shit. I mean,
that's your business.
Right. I mean, and that's what I think we're missing right now is it's like, oh, I'm going to get on my moral high horse. More laws be damned. You know what I mean? You know, rights be damned. It's, I mean, you can express your dislike, but it should be, that's it. I mean, you did, if you liked it, great. If you didn't like it, also great. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Let's move on. There's more important shit to worry about.
Way more. Oh, she wasn't happy that they did the national anthem and all this other stuff and there, blah blah, the blah blah blah. Whatever.
I mean, I genuinely don't care.
Exactly.
I mean, to me, because I understand people's rights. To me, whether she stood, turned her back, stood with her hand on the heart, held up a flag, it's all her right. Whether I agree or disagree, it's her right. And I think people miss that fact.
I'm telling you, bro, the Melanin Sisters is killing in the Olympics. Gonna be killing it, bro. Did you see the one with the shot put? He found a dinosaur.
It's like, I don't know what the fuck. That's like a giant ant with no wings, but it's flying.
That motherfucker ain't got the wings of it.
I didn't see wings, man. That shit just flew away when I tried to kill it. Man, yeah. I mean, we were doing last night, no bugs, man. It was just chilling out here. I tried to bring some lights out and record, and it's just fucking crazy.
That's how it be. But did you see the Melanin Sister with the shot put?
Yes.
Man, she's throwing that bitch like it was a goddamn dodgeball or something.
Yeah,
boy,
man.
She threw the fuck out of
I was so happy, man. I was like, I don't know shit about shot put, but respect.
Yeah. Only thing I know is you got to put that bitch on your chin, do the little circle thing, and fucking throw it. That's all I know.
Yeah,
but she launched that bitch, man. Like our Melanin Sisters is crushed the fucking qualifier.
Right.
But I just personally feel like they don't want us to completely take that bitch over. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel on that line about the two women that they said were high in testosterone?
Ooh.
So now I didn't look into that one, so I don't know if they're transgendered or anything like that, or they just happen to have a high level of testosterone. But yeah, I mean that's all I know.
If they're not transgender, I gotta kind of word this properly. I know KC normally just pops off and say what the fuck I want to say, but I'm gonna be delicate a little bit with this one. So if they're transgender, that's one thing. I have my personal beliefs as far as transgenders competing in natural female dominated sports. However, if they are, you know what I'm saying, naturally born females and they test positive for high testosterone, then that's a performance enhancer, essentially.
Okay.
So it's just like steroids. No, they shouldn't contend. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody probably gonna see this and say, fuck him, shoot him in the face, whatever the fuck. But
again, I mean, it's a thing. It's your opinion. You have the right to your opinion, and people may not like it, and that's fine.
Now, if they're actually transgender competing in this natural female event, then no, they should not be contending because it's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, because if you were born a man, you have the muscle mass and structure of a man compared to that of a female, and it's not a fair advantage. Just like the one that the transgender lady that was doing female MMA. I don't agree with that. Because essentially you still have like I said, the everything, the anatomy of a man. You know what I'm saying? And we're naturally what we are, even though I just seen some females do more push-ups than me, and I was like, God damn. But yeah, if they tested positive and they're not transgender, they should not be in the Olympics. Little sis gonna get tested for weed and can't race. They shouldn't be able to continue either.
All I'm gonna say, my answer is real short. It feels real witch huntish to me, and I mean, I haven't looked into all the details and all that shit because I got other shit to do with my time. But it feels real witch huntish to me, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And we're moving on.
Stop chasing.
Last thing I got is on the Olympics is, how do you feel about them having the Olympics with like no visitors? Like, there's nobody gonna be in the stands. First, they were saying that foreign citizens can't come. Now they're not even letting Tokyo citizens come or Japanese citizens come.
Well, I mean, because COVID is still a thing, and I get it. It might be a little boring.
Mm-hmm.
However, COVID is still a thing, and you got to take these health safety precautions. And from what I've been reading, what is it? The Delta variant
Mm-hmm.
is knocking motherfuckers off. Like
Yeah.
it's still killing motherfuckers. So especially over there in like the Asian continent area where it first came from.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been told. I agree.
Mm-hmm. I
Or
mean, I think
just keep it to a minimum.
logistically you can have some visitors. It's a logistic burden, but it can be done to some degree. I mean, it's not impossible, but and to keep people safe and all that shit too. Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be weird for the folks in the stands, but so be it.
Yeah, I just can't wait to watch it, man. I'm a fan of the Olympics. I
Yeah.
don't watch every single fucking event, but
Now every year I end up finding some random ass sport that just like enthralls me. Like curling one year, fucking uh team volleyball one year, fucking gymnastics, fucking track, the
I like it
fucking
the volleyball.
steeplechase, man. Yo, I was in the steeplechase one year, hard as fuck, man. Like, don't know shit about a damn steeplechase.
Hell no. Hell
But
no.
yeah, man.
I like
So
the
we'll cut here.
boxing.
Oh, go ahead.
There's actually a soldier who's an Olympic boxer. I can't remember her name right now. I think she's a staff sergeant, and she's a gold medalist boxer. I, she's participating in the Olympics again. So
Oh, dope.
shout out to her right there. Putting the army out there. You know what I'm saying? But the last thing I got to say, as far as the Olympics and everything that's going on, is us melanin people that were brought here or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're from here. We're Americans, just like the Caucasians people and everybody else that's here in this country. We're fucking Americans, and all we're trying to do is exhibit our fucking highest quality of talent, as well as, what I'm saying, put on for the country to show USA is still fucking on top. And being that they're hindering these fucking great athletes with this amazing talent over the smallest fucking thing, it irritates the fuck out of me. And once again, shout out to Shakara, you sis, because like you said, she's taking that shit in stride.
Yeah.
And the way her appearance comes off, you would think she would like, here now, bitch. You would think she would be on that type of shit. But her professionalism and her decorum is fucking amazing.
I mean, and that's what I think is so dope about like her look, man. It's like she's comfortable with her shit, man.
Oh,
so rock your shit how you like your shit.
Hell yeah. Fuck
and do your shit and fuck whatever. You know what I'm saying? You be you and be happy as fuck. And that's what I'm dope. That's what I'm excited about.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we'll see Tokyo. Let's get it. Olympics is coming up. Shout out to everybody that made it. Shout out to everybody who didn't make it. Next time.
Yep. All right, so we're near the end of this guy. We'll give you final thoughts on a cigar before we call it a night. Mine was pretty good. I definitely recommend more. I'm definitely interested in trying more of what they have. Yeah, it was good. Burn has been amazing. I've been getting a consistent ash, and I can't be happier, man. It's a good cigar. I'm glad I picked it up. Glad it came on my radar because I don't think I would have ever saw it had it just so happened that I happened to see it today or yesterday on YouTube. So dope.
But mine is I'm about done with it now, guys. Still burning good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Line again for getting me my shit. And box press is one of my favorite type of cigars to smoke. I love a box press cigar. I know it's been almost a year since we started this or whatever, but I'm still relatively new.
Sure. I mean, you're always gonna be a newbie, man. There's always gonna be shit you don't know. So,
but the box press is my shit. It's burning real fucking good. Y'all see the smoke? Hold on, one time.
Smoke check.
Smoking really good, man. So I'm enjoying this cigar, man. I might actually hop on the website and order some more, unless My Black Line Luxury guys want to hook you up.
There you go.
But yeah, man, that cigars good.
Before we roll, I know it's been a long ass time, but tonight I actually do have a quote.
Hold on. Damn, I dropped the cigar and every damn thing.
Oh shit!
I don't even know where the hell it went now. Shit.
Oh well.
Hey, quote.
So,
you got a quote?
Like I said, I mean, I was trying not to quote every week after this book.
Yeah.
But man, every now and then, man, they hit me with quotes, and I'm just like, shit, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they hit me with the be ruthless to the things that don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
This one hit me like I had to sit there and reflect on this quote for a minute. So it's a real simple one. So it says, "Turn have to into get to." So, and what that means to me anyway is think about all the shit you're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. Think of it as a privilege. So I mean, I think about it like with my kids, man, like, oh, I have to get them ready, I have to feed them, I have to do all this shit to make sure they're good. No, look at it like I get to. That's my privilege. Those are my children.
Oh yeah.
You know, there are people that have lost children that would love to have the opportunities to air fry some taquitos for their kid. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah.
And and you know, just enjoy. You know, if you look at everything that you have to do as, you know, you get to do it. You know, just like I have to sit out here with bugs and shit. You know, there's people that want to smoke a cigar right now, they can't, or you know, don't have any, or can't afford them, or
want to go outside and can't go outside.
Right. I mean, just really look at your station in life and just take it from there, man. It gives you a sense of gratitude when you like, hey, I get to do this, I get to do that.
Oh yeah,
there's so many people that will love that.
And shout out to Uncle Bobo, because I've heard something to this effect before, and I think he said Steve Harvey said it on his radio show or whatever. The same concept, but you know what I'm saying? And it made me personally be grateful for the things I get to do. I understand what I have to do, but being that I get to do it, I get to wake up in the morning, I get to move to a new fucking state that I really can't stand, but I get to move to a new state. We get to smoke cigars. I got to see my fucking big brother in fucking person. A lot of people can't see their closest family members in person like that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, be grateful for what you got. Be grateful for what you have. You know what I mean? And, you know, just all in all, just be grateful, because a lot of people say, oh, shit, man, I have to go to work. No, be glad you get to go to work. And there's that person somewhere that's struggling and can't find a job for shit, wishing they could go to work. So always be grateful for what you got.
I mean, and once you have that gratitude, if you don't really like your job, you'll say, okay, while I get to go to work, what do I need to do to put me in a better position? So I think it really elevates you over your situation and helps you see things differently.
Hell yeah.
So with that, man, that's all I got. Quote for the night.
That's it. Good quote, man. I ain't got nothing really, man, but you know what I'm saying? Let sis race, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep subscribing, supporting. We appreciate it. Something new is coming real soon in the next couple months. We ain't gonna talk about that right now, but we got something good coming in a few months. And hey, man, that's it, man. It's Fowl Language, baby. That's what we do.
All right. Y'all take it easy. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And with that, all the bugs and me are out.
Yeah.